Pisces, you may be catching up with someone. Yeah, someone that you kind of parted ways with. Maybe you went your way, they went their way. Someone moved out the area. This is someone that you feel like is confident. They have some type of vision to themselves. You could be wanting to approach someone, or someone's wanting to approach you. What's going on with Pisces? You could be working for yourself. You could be very handsy. If you don't work for yourself, it's like you do something that's like a physical job, or use tools, or you paint. There's something that you do with your hands. You could be a nurse, or I don't know. You want to work on your connections, your relationships, the people around you. Maybe you're ready to move past people in the past, or you're ready to forgive yourself from past events, or the way you acted in the past, or there's some type of change that you wanted to make in, or, you know, just people that you're ready to move past. You're ready to move on. You're healing. You're wanting people that's going to be a part of your future long term, whether things are good or bad. Yeah. And you're going to work hard towards it. When it comes to some type of relationship, you are unclear on what's going on right now. Maybe this is beyond your control. There's some type of challenge or some type of lesson or turning point. And you're like, you know what? This is just manipulative. This is possessive. Or I'm dealing with somebody who has some type of imbalance with themselves. And maybe now you want to meet someone new. You want an opportunity with someone that you feel like can create some type of growth. You can get them pregnant. You want to be able to grow past some type of just sexual attachment, basically. You want this person to be your friend. What's their response? I feel like they're having some type of deep emotional cleanse right now. So they may be redirected. They may go silent from time to time, and then they come back. But I feel like they're going through some type of cleanse when it comes to their family. Something's going on with their family. Something could be ending. I don't know if someone's going through like a death in their family, or there's just some type of like emotional restart that's happening within their family. And I'm getting this is like their mom, their sibling, their dad kind of unit, grandparent. There's some type of grieving or sadness that's going on. I feel like you guys are going to talk on and off for a little while. And then they're going to decide like, okay, wait, this could be successful. It may take about a month. And then at the point that they realize that it's successful, that's going to scare them as well. They feel like they have negative thoughts about being sad or going through some type of emotional pain. Even though, you know, you guys are going to go through the actual opposite. Y'all have some type of perfect balance for each other. And I feel like you're going to stand up for what you deserve when it comes to this person. Especially if you're masculine. You are. You're like, no, I want you to listen to me. And then this is going to give them faith. Like, oh, okay, so this person's not going to ignore me when I have a little attitude or whatever. And they're like, no, I'm not. Alright. What's going on for Pisces? Confirmations for Pisces. You may be releasing something that doesn't serve you. You know it's time to move on. Okay? Somebody wanted you to be needy. Instead, you made peace with the situation. It's time for you to walk away. You may be in your mind like, okay, what's the worst that can happen? I can get out of a situation. Something's beyond repair, though. Alright? You can be packing and moving. Either moving away from home or moving back home. Someone tried to outsmart you, and they could be going through some type of public embarrassment now. Someone could be losing weight and or just paranoid about any type of weight gain. Somebody could be watching you like, well, why him or why her? Or, you know, if they had a side person, you could be like, well, why him, why her? Okay, but your side person could be like, well, why are you moving to this person? Someone could be having a rough pregnancy and or postpartum. Okay, I wish you a lot of comfort and love if so. Even if that's your op, we wish them a lot of love and comfort. We don't play with that, okay? You could be needing more time when it comes to a situation, but someone keeps bringing up your situation. Someone keeps bringing up your situation and or your name. Again, you could be deciding to leave and or packing. Something with your workplace could be changing. You're high. You could be a smoker. Your emotions could be high at the moment, especially because you want something and maybe you want it now. But make sure you avoid some type of controversy, okay? If you step into some mess when it comes to being another woman, figure out what you can do, figure out what you're invested in, and figure out how you can get out of it, okay? Aries, you could be trying to look at things in a neutral kind of perspective. Maybe someone has some type of finances that they're trying to hold on to and or save, but there's some type of plot twist. Maybe you're going to find out somebody's abusive. There was some type of challenge, or there was some type of turning point in which someone was using their ego and how they was moving. Who was this? Who is this for Aries that's moving out of ego? This could be someone with the initial C as in Charlie, E as in Edward, a Pisces, the initial V as in Victor, L as in Larry, a Libra, an Aquarius, L as in Larry. Okay? An Aquarius for sure. What's going on here? There may be some type of legal matters when it comes to your home, your finances, or something that has you in like a scarcity mindset. It's like, damn, I don't know how I'm gonna get this paid, or I don't know what I'm gonna have to pay, or you know what's gonna happen here. There's some type of self-doubt or negative talk outcome. There may be some type of invitation for something to happen outside of court. So it's like, okay, well, I don't really want to go to child support. I don't really want to have to pay this much. Let me go see if we can make a deal under the table. Let me go see if I can go do something. And in that way, we can come to a decision outside of this. But this offer is going to be strategic. This offer is not what it seems. Somebody's lying. Somebody's trying to get away with something for sure. And at the point that things start to, you know, progress and take time, then you're gonna realize this was a poor choice. Do not make this decision. Who is this with? Who's coming to give you this offer for Aries? Or Aries, who are you taking this offer to? This is you. Alright, this could be a Pisces, a Sagittarius, heavy on the Sagittarius, the initial X, a Capricorn, the initial Z, the initial Y, a Pisces. You need to decline. What are they going to offer you? What are they going to offer you? Some type of protection? Yeah, they're going to say, oh, well, we can protect your family. We can protect your finances. We can protect, you know, whatever it is that you got. We can pay for your home, or we'll make sure that your rent's paid every month. Or we'll make sure that, you know, whatever the case may be. They're coming in and saying anything that they can in order to get what they want. They want you to be emotionally unstable, though. They want your thinking to be clouded and reckless. Do not do this. There also could be somebody around you who's actually bored, but they're trying to have a relationship to make it seem like it's healing, and this is out of deception as well. They feel like there's some type of unexpected money that's coming your way, or they're going to have to pay you money. And again, they're confused on how they can get things to work in their favor. It's all a lie. Either to you or by you. Or you're dealing with someone else. If this is someone else around you, who's the other side that's dealing with this lie? Who's the main person involved? This could definitely be a Scorpio. Heavy on a Scorpio. Someone that you're married to or you're living in a house with. Something's about to change. This also could be a Libra, a Leo, or a Virgo. Cancer or a Gemini. Let it go. Alright, confirmations for Aries. Somebody could be getting out of jail. Something is up to you when it comes to a decision. Yes, he does know about him. You need to take advantage of an opportunity. Everyone knows that you deserve an apology, or you know you need to give one. It is safe to go back. Okay, you low-key impress yourself, so good job. Your next person will be someone of growth. The person you know is sleeping on the couch, even if they're trying to pull out some type of fake receipts. Okay, pay attention to the small details. It's gonna matter. Someone is happy with you, or they feel like that they would be. They're doing something because you have a baby. Okay, somebody could be trying to, hey, let's go get married, let's elope, let's go to the courthouse or something like that. But you know this feels chaotic for whatever reason. They're wanting you to go through with some type of bullshit. Okay. No, they believe you now when it comes to something. If you had a question, the answer is yes. Taurus, I don't know if your scalp is itchy, but my head just started itching this moment I started y'all reading. So y'all could either be putting on y'all thinking cap, or your scalp is itchy. What's going on for Taurus? You're going to be able to say something. And or say something. You're going to be happy. There's something that you need to be optimistic about. If you had a question, the answer is yes. Okay. There's something that's growing. There's something that's going to be balanced. Even if you're like, okay, well, I don't see something coming. I'm just waiting on some type of communication. Or, again, we got victory out here. This was supposed to happen. If you don't see it yet, it's going to happen within a year. So make sure you're still validating your feelings. Okay. There could be a Leo or someone around you that you're positive that you need to walk away from. You know that this person's either going through some type of financial ruin, they put you under harsh conditions, or it's just not a good scenario. You've already picked up on it. This person could be guarded as well. But maybe sometimes you think about the memories, or you kind of go back and be like, you know what, we did have some type of friendship, or I wonder if it could be something. But it's like emotionally there's some type of imbalance there. It's like, okay, yeah, but we were opposites, yeah, but you know, you have to move on. It's time to accept this change. Okay, you already know it. You could be growing something. This could be a creative project, something in the arts, or you could be pregnant. Congratulations, if so. But I feel like you are growing something. It's something in a competitive field. Something that you're still kind of like, okay, well, I'm studying this. I'm still just working hard. Or I'm just kind of faithful in it and just kind of see where this is taking me. You're laying some type of foundation. There may be some type of new friend or there's somebody around you as well. Oh, I think this is going to be a friendship. But maybe when somehow someone feels stuck or bored, or it's kind of like, I'm thinking about letting this sit. And you're kind of like, no, don't break this down. Don't end this. Yeah, somebody's like, okay, so you're going to help somebody through something. You're going to meet a friend. So it's like, let's say you started a new hobby, you started a new job, you are handy and you're teaching somebody else how to do something, and they become really good at it, or whatever the case is. Or maybe y'all both are already doing it and you're like, okay, well, I recognize that you're good and I recognize you're good, so there's some type of mutual friendship. But it's like one person goes through something and they start to feel stuck and they're like, you know what, I think I'm just about to let this go. And you're like, no, don't do this. Yeah, you help them go through something impulsive. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, you help them overcome some type of hardship. Look, stop, don't go. He's like, stop, don't do this. Figure out another way to restore this, or whatever the case may be. Okay. So when it comes to, if you're dealing with the legal system, let's figure out what's going on here. Maybe you're going through some type of divorce, or you just don't trust what's going to happen. Have some type of faith that things are going to work out the way they need to. Okay, something is worth fighting for. You do need to make a stand when it comes to it. Okay, be honest, be cheerful, and just go about it as you need to. It will be balanced, okay? Now, you could be getting some type of success, and or somebody that's supposed to congratulate you, or they're not going to do so. They're going to feel like you're trying to show off on purpose. And you may be like, well, damn, I'm bored because I felt like you were somebody that's supposed to show me some type of love or be in my family, or whatever the case may be. And this may tap into some type of anxiety or fear, or establish a type of point. So if this is you that's thinking about quitting something, somebody's going to help you push through it. Okay? Your confidence matters. All right. Taurus, let's see. It's like, oh, well, I'm going to law school. Now I think about quitting. And somebody like, nah, don't quit. You're really good at what you do. Or no, I'm going to school for health, or I don't know, for something. There could be some type of smear campaign going on, either around you or about you. You could be meeting somebody and having some new sex positions going on. Enjoy, wrap it up. Somebody likes to be in control. You may like this because it's giving a whole lot of new opportunities. You're like, okay, well, let's try that. You're like, okay, I'll give you the opportunity. Okay, let's try that. Okay, I'll get it, And something may turn into a marriage. You may need to take a tea break, which is a tolerance break. So if you need to take a break from social media, smoking, drinking, people around you, whatever the case may be, take the break. Okay? So you could be listening to somebody's conversation, overhearing somebody talk. And it's like, okay, this person really have an all men or all women mindset. I gotta get away from this person. You need to move like you never met them, even if y'all had kids. Okay, so know something is for you. Okay, you may feel like, oh, well, I'm not sure, I'm not seeing how something's gonna be fun or whatever. Something's for you. Okay, you may just feel a little on edge right now, but something or someone's gonna step in to help. Give something the time to play out and or manifest. Okay, there could be some type of strings attached to someone that's on your body real bad. You got some big mama, big daddy energy. You could be somebody that hate bugs. All right, if their ex is a fire sign, the next person you're talking to, if their ex is a fire sign, there's going to be an opportunity for them to stabilize their emotions and or reestablish this family. Somebody may take the opportunity to figure out if they want to restart. Okay, so it's like, damn, I done put all this time and energy into you just for you to go back. And they may be like, yeah, well, I feel like I'm positive with this, us working this out and us progressing. And I'm sorry, if I put some type of fear of love or I put some type of something into you, but I'm curious on if I can make what I created work out. Okay, who is this that's gonna go back to their family? For Taurus, who's going back to their family? This could be a Scorpio. Someone with the initial F. This could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, the initial J, the initial P, the initial O, a Gemini, the initial A. Okay. Alright, Gemini, you could be looking at the clock or the time. It's like, okay, I gotta leave by a certain time, or I gotta do this by a certain time, or let's pack everything else up but just leave this out and then we'll just use this while, or whatever. Maybe you're going on a trip and it's like, okay, well, let's only just wear the clothes that we don't have packed, or let's do something like that could be going on. Alright, what's going on for Gemini? Okay, so it seems like you're in the mode of just flowing, making sure you feel good, you look good, your family feels good, your family feels happy. You could be revisiting something of the past. It's like, oh, well, let's go back to my home state, my hometown, or I remember when someone from the past used to do this and they may even reach out. This may happen unpredictably. I don't even know if that's a word. Okay, but you also may be stuck in the past. This person who is stuck in the past may be holding a grudge. They may be a little arrogant and or sarcastic. They may bring some type of argument. Okay? And it may be like, okay, well, there was some type of good news or there was some type of information that I wanted to tell you. But maybe now you're uncertain because you feel like there's going to be again some type of argument or fight or some type of competition about somebody that you was fucking or somebody that you was flirting with or traveling to. And you feel like, well, yeah, I learned my lesson with that. I had some type of issue or whatever the case may be. Hopefully ain't no health issue, but it's like, yeah, I fucked them and I moved on. Can we just move on from that? Okay, what's going on what's going on with Gemini? You may see somebody as a rival. You're getting some type of reward, some type of abundance. Something is balancing out. You've been able to adapt and or adjust something quickly. There may be some type of still misunderstanding or something that still breaks your heart when it comes to an agreement or a relationship, a partnership, a lease, or something like that, and how things are changing. But at the same time, you have some type of like contentment that things will get better. Yeah, you know at some point in time that you'll be able to transition and or heal. But make sure you know that your thoughts become things. So don't be thinking too much grief or, you know, too much in some type of depression. Figure out what you can do. Establish some type of plan and or agreement for going forward. But it seems like you want to establish some type of relationship and or values when it comes to how someone moves. But there's some type of deception here. It's like someone says they want to get married. It's like, okay, well, let's just go do this or whatever the case may be. But they're trying to manipulate your plan somehow, some way. They are. Or even if it's a trip. Let's go take this course, or let's go golfing, or let's go do something. But you already know, you made some type of decisive mode or a mood. You already made some type of decisive decision when it comes to cutting communication with this person. You know that they're trying to invite something that's like dominant over you, or they're trying to invite something that's like gonna be a tower. I'm telling you, don't trust this person. Who is this? This even could be somebody that's trying to date you or sleep with you. They try to invite something that ain't good for you in your life. Who is this for Gemini? This could be someone with the initial I. This could be a Leo, heavy on the initial I. The initial X. This could be a Virgo. The initial O. The initial N. A Sagittarius. The initial Q. The initial L. The initial P. Don't entertain this at all. Okay. Alright. Free Minds by Tim's could be important. There's again something that you've decided on that you do not need to go back and forth with, because it will save you in time. Again, you could have just moved out, or you're thinking about moving out. You can handle hard things. Yes, somebody may have amazing sex, but at the same time it may end up being bad because of whatever happens after the fact. Okay, confirmation you have found your path. There is some type of blockage that will be moved, and you will be celebrating. Congratulations out here. All right, allow people to take care of you as long as they have good intentions for you. I'll sit back and let them do it.